Welcome back. Well, the results are in and we have narrowed it down to the top 4 remarkable women of East Texas for 2023. Our second finalist lives in Crockett. Dr. Fisher is making a big impact for her community on all fronts. KETK's Raina Revel shares her story.
She's the mayor of Crockett, a mentor, ordained minister, dedicated philanthropist, and longtime educator. But to Dr. Ianthia Fisher, simply put,
I'm motivated by my relationship with God, and He wants me to love people.
Dr. Fisher is no doubt a driving force in her community, giving credit to the remarkable women in her life who led by example, showing the incredible impact of investing your time and encouragement into another person, starting in elementary school.
I don't know how to delicately say it, but a lot of the African-American students, it was assumed that they were slow.
She was placed in a special education class for a perceived speech impediment. It wasn't until one teacher took time to speak to Fisher in person that things changed.
She said, you know what? This baby is smart. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get her out of here right now. And she became my favorite teacher.
Fisher's mother, the driving force in her life, a single woman who raised her 6 children on the foundation of God, family, education, and community.
My mother, she's superwoman.
A devoted Christian and minister, she taught her children, even in their darker moments, there's always room to be grateful to God.
So they gave us a foundation. We are never without, even though it appears that you were in a poverty situation.
And that poverty was temporary and didn't define you.
She said, if you want something better, you fix it yourself.
And that's exactly what her mother did, working 3 to 4 jobs at a time to provide for her family.
She'd leave one job and come in, sleep about 10 minutes and go out.
Fisher's mother also emphasized the power of knowledge.
She believed in education, so it was never a point where you weren't going to be educated.
That belief in education turning into a passion for Fisher and her siblings.
4 of us have doctorates, and my other sister has a couple of degrees too, and my brother writes the newspaper, African-American newspapers.
Reinvesting into your community was the 4th pillar of Fisher's childhood foundation. The final step by design.
My mother always said, you can't help anybody if you don't know what they need. So you need to educate yourself and prepare yourself in such a way that you'll be able to help somebody.
And that's exactly what Fisher has done, pouring her life for education into helping people rise above their circumstance. From a family literacy program with teenage parents to working with at-risk youth. The
key thing about education is that relationship. We really underestimate what they're capable of. And sometimes the discipline and the behavior is so up front that you never really get to know the person.
And because she invested that time into her students, many still keep in touch to this day.
And they still call me back and forth, and when they need something mostly, but when they just to check when they're in town.
Dedicating more than 40 years of her life to the Crockett community, Dr. Fisher is now wrapping up her 2nd term as the city's mayor, becoming the first African American elected to lead the city. She says using her doctorate degree in educational leadership has helped her move the city forward.
We had wasted so much time on frivolous stuff that we didn't take care of business.
Showing how to address discourse with respect.
We're learning how to disagree without destruction.
Acknowledging that conflict is inevitable, but as Dr. Fisher's mother always said,
if you're holding a grudge, you're making sure that you're going to get even with people, you're wasting your time because they don't even know that you're even upset most of the time.
Dr. Fisher says there's only one thing in her life that truly makes her remarkable.
The solid foundation that I was a sinner saved by grace.
Praying that through all of her experiences, meeting countless people along the way, she achieves one simple goal. Raina Revel, KETK News.
Join us every Wednesday throughout this month on KETK News at 4 as we share the story of another finalist for our Remarkable Women of East Texas series. We will announce the winner on March 29th.